do a little countdown.
Good afternoon, this is Linda Heath coming to you from Dig Imperial Beach and the Talk of San Diego. We're here today to talk with Craig McEwen, who is the Alumni Association for the NFL in San Diego, and we are going to be discussing tailgating for tots today. How are you today, Craig?
I'm bright-eyed and cheery.
Would you tell us a little bit about your background and how you became a member of the Football Alumni Association?
Absolutely. Long time coming. Started back in New York. I was born in Queens. And from there, came out to California. I didn't have any offers to go to school as a scholarship, so I went to a junior college in Santa Ana. And it was the hard-working man's way and the blue-collar way to get to the NFL, but it was a great, I guess, path that I didn't realize that God had put me on at the time I was walking it. From there, I got a scholarship to the University of Utah, and went there in March of '85. We spent my last 2 seasons there, and at my last game, I had a representative from the Washington Redskins, Bobby Beathard, good old surfer boy.
Oh my, yes.
He came out and said to me, he says, we'd like to have you come out and try out and interview for a job, basically, is what maybe the rest of the world would know it as. And so I signed on, and for a whopping $3,500. Big signing bonus, yeah. Big bucks, no whammies. But back in the day, a lot of people don't realize some of the, the differences in monies, and we don't have any bad feelings towards the guys today. But $3,500 is now $350,000, and back in my day, your base salary was $40,000, not $400,000. But anyway, my rookie year, I actually made the team and lived my childhood dream. January 31st of the following year, 1988, when I was with the Redskins here in San Diego, when we played against the Denver Broncos in the first Super Bowl ever hosted.
Yes.
With Doug Williams was the quarterback. Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was a historic day.
Yes.
We had just an incredible day to have my family there, my dad, my mom, my brother, my best friend from childhood back in New York, and we all celebrated, and it was a great day. And from that time on, I played 6 more years, winding up here in San Diego. And after that, owned several businesses in the community. And 3 years ago, the letters went out to reactivate the chapter. Now, I had been active in the community, participating in many charities in any facet, whether it's stuffing envelopes to hosting golf tournaments. And when I saw the opportunity, I jumped all over it. I interviewed, and I was voted in by my fellow alumni to take the busiest non-paying job you can possibly have, I think. But it's well worth it and rewarded. And October 22nd, 2013. I was elected in and officially voted in. I got my board of officers, Chris Washington, who's another Super Bowl champion, lives in Point Loma and coaches over there at the high school. He played with the 49ers. And then Stacy Broglia, she is our secretary and treasurer, and she is the engine. For those who don't know, she is the Eleanor Roosevelt behind this president, because behind every good man is a great woman. And that is exactly, she is the smarter one by all means. We get to go out and do all the fun stuff, and she has to follow up and do all the hard work. But it all makes it worthwhile, and we brought my Tailgate for Tots under the alumni umbrella, brought in the retired players here in San Diego, and have opened it up to the community for community sponsorships and partnerships, and it's gone well. It's grown every year. And last year and this year as well, San Diego Center for Children, the foster facility up in the Kearney area. It's the oldest foster facility in San Diego, and was Junior Sale, my former teammate and brother, and still my spiritual warrior. It was one of his benefactors, and I basically, if you will, picked up the ball from where he had taken it, and I've helped carry it forward now, and I'll take it as far as I can. They will be one of our beneficiaries this year, again, with the toys and the monies that can go to their art programs, not unlike the beautiful Queen Bee does here at her facility here in North Park, 3925 Ohio Street, if you don't have that.
Yes,
come on down and book your parties, love her. But it's given me the privilege, really, to meet people like yourself, to meet the Queen Bee. I've met Ronald Reagan, I've met presidents, I've met Navy SEAL people. I've met all people from all walks of life, from all backgrounds and all countries, and I'm blessed. It truly has been a life where I've worked hard for it, but now it's my turn to be of service. And that, from the NFL alumni and our caring for kids, is to provide a quality of life in any way, shape, or form, education, recreation, and just any possibility that's there that they need, that they can't have access to. We'll see if we can make something available for them.
Absolutely fantastic. It sounds like you've led a very rich life and had some wonderful opportunities, and it's very pleasant to know that you are giving back to the communities in this regard. Who are some of your sponsors for your project?
Okay, well, we're always looking for more, so don't feel like you can't be one. We've got many of the restaurants of San Diego participate by donating gift cards.
Lovely.
Yeah, so one of the groups that we will be targeting again is the Cohen Group. They've got a number of restaurants. OG's has been a great supporter of ours. Morgan Run, the golf and resort over there. Pete Lasalette, a former Major League Baseball player, heads up that facility, and he's been great for us. They hosted a toy drive there. So those are we're looking for all walks of businesses, the mom and pop shops, on up to the big corporations. Because what we're looking to do is really, we have a big vision that I will unfold a little bit here with you, that has the need for the big and the small, like a Cox or a Separate Energy. The charges have always been one, whether it's through monetarily, or whether it be through some of the autographed memorabilia. Chargers are a great supporter of the alumni, as we are of them, because in this conversation right now, that's going on with the Citizens Initiative in the stadium,
Yes.
a lot of people have a skewed view or a limited view. They don't have that broad, that widescreen look to understand how much the Chargers bring to the community. It's not just their stadium we're looking to build and have in this county. To see beyond that is really to see the vision and the global view of it for our San Diego County. So they're one of our bigger ones. We're looking at the casinos, and we're hoping to partner with some of them. And really, it's the people of San Diego.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Yes, and I would think that any valuable interest that we can get from businesses and other entities, please feel free to contact the NFL Alumni Association and communicate with Craig and his associates so that we can do more for the children in the community. And following along that line, what type of materials do you want to collect from individuals to supply to the children? What are your age groups?
Well, if you go with San Diego Center for Children, and you look at the 8 through 18, and school supplies, right, and backpacks are a big thing for us right now, because not only with them, but some of the other school systems out there that they don't have some of the ways to back and support them, especially for the arts. So I like to get art supplies, are great. So backpacks are always welcome. That's a great one. And then if you've got, sometimes it's really just personal health and hygiene stuff. I've got a great supporter in Shari over at Colgate, and they donate toothbrushes and toothpaste. You're amazed at how many kids just don't have some of the basics, and how privileged, how simple things can go a long way. Yeah, so those are some of the aspects there. And then for me to get them electronics or availability to some of the programs, but the school supplies are a big one with me. We love to be able to put that out there for the the CASA program.
Yes,
Yeah, right.
yes.
They do a backpack drive. So I take most of my backpacks and give them over to the CASA program, because those kids, as much as a shame as it, as great as some people when they take them in, sometimes these kids are getting taken back out of homes and having to come back into facilities and they're having nothing but garbage bags to bring their personal belongings in, and that's a sin, as far as I'm concerned, because that's less than human, as far as I'm concerned, and I don't want any child to go out there thinking that they're unloved or that they're not worth it. And because I've gone through that myself in my trial and tribulation, been on my hands and knees asking, why are you forgiving and forsaking me? How come you're not there for me when I need you most? And basically giving up on the human spirit and giving up on my faith. And that's when I realized that the footprints in the sand that I was claiming my own were his.
Yes.
And so for that, anything you can give that will give a person an ability to express themselves. Normally, whether it's in a notebook and a pen, that sometimes be the easiest part, because when they journal and they read their own thoughts, they can then have the opportunity to rewrite their own script for a future.
Definitely.
So, and that's what I'm up to, is having them know, like, look, if you clear that space and you're left with nothing in a box, what do you have? The possibility of creating anything. Anything is possible from nothing.
Open book.
An open book.
An open book. Wonderful. Yes, that is so critical, and we forget the simple things that children need are what they are lacking in. And anything that can encourage a child in school and have them develop so that they can expand their mind and grow up to be more successful than they came into the world as is a valuable thing. They're our future, and they need to be helped and assisted as much as we as adults can do for them.
Yeah.
So I greatly applaud what you're doing. It is a very valuable thing for the community, and it's a time that we should provide ourselves with information enough that we can make available the supplies that Craig and his organization need, so that the children in our community can benefit and have a good school life and grow up to be responsible and working adults and have a better life for themselves and their family.
I agree with you. And help them find their passion and live their passion.
Yes.
Because that is not a job, that's a lifestyle.
It is. Thank you so much, Craig, for
Pleasure.
talking with me today.
You're
I
welcome.
thoroughly enjoyed it. And we would like to get back with you at a future date to find out your progress.
All right, hey, San Diego alumni, Facebook, find us. We're there for you.
Thank you. And we are coming to you from San Diego. And
Imperial Beach.
Imperial Beach.
Who's hosting this show?
The Talk of San Diego. Thank you so much for being with us today. We have appreciated our time with Craig McEwen, and we'll talk to you later.